Doing a quick introduction to Scoutbook. This is a program that we've been playing around with for a while, and as of April 8th of 2015, the actual entire program as well as their staff have been acquired by the Boy Scouts for even better integration to the program than they have right now. Not going to cover everything about this, but just a quick overview. When you first log into Scoutbook, you're going to notice your dashboard. And to log in, you need a password. If you don't have one, I will make sure you get one. But anyway, when you go to the main screen, there's a lot of entries like the blog, the news, videos, forums which discuss the program, directory of different Scout websites, some references, all great stuff to look at. But all on the outskirts. The main part of the program is in my dashboard. When you go into my dashboard, you're going to have a few, 2 to 3 main areas. The first is going to be your account area. The second will be for your child, if you're a parent. The third area is for leaders. So you may see some stuff as we go through that doesn't refer to you, but it's good for you to know about it anyway. Really quick, in the My Account area, it's just your password, your picture. If you're a leader, you can be putting in your, different things about you, the positions you hold, what training you have. And if you enter all of your information, including your BSA ID number, it will automatically input all your training. So if I go down to my training, I can hit ScoutNet Sync and get an updated listing of all my training programs. Now we're going to go back, and a lot of that is very self-explanatory. We're going to go back, and we're going to go to the Scout area. Now, leaders can access through the troop section each individual Scout, or a parent can access their child. So I'm going to go in here, and we're going to see a Scout. We're going to see what patrol they're in. We're going to see their rank. We're going to see who their parents or guardians are, if they hold any positions. We're also going to see what advancement they have and what merit badges they have. And we can go through. We can edit their profile. We can add a new picture for them. We could see under connection shows who's connected to them. It will show their leadership. So as a matter of fact, had to fix something here. Because we obviously, Aiden stopped being quartermaster last month. So we're going to go back. And we're going to take him out there. And we're going to click an update. We have to turn off default position since he's not in that anymore. Default position would be if he held more than one office. This screen will show when somebody holds something and at what rank, for those ranks that require leadership. Going back a few screens because I jumped around. And let's get back to the main screen for the Scout. Now, under advancement, there are different colors that we can check things off with, and they each have a meaning. So we can look at any award, and the parent or guardian and the Scout can mark things as done. But a leader has to mark them as recorded. And when we get to the to whatever rank we're looking at, so for example, if we're looking at first class, if a Scout goes in and checks an item, it will come up it will come up as completed, so in green, but a leader has to check it for it to go to blue, and then after it's been awarded, it will go to gold. So on any of these items, we can go into them, we can check them, and also on any of them, we can add a picture or a video when we're entering them. We can post a note regarding any item. So for example, if the scout was to build a useful camp gadget, we could take a picture of it and save it along with the requirement. This is a very good way for them to remember things they've done over the years. I'm not going to click any of these right now, but if I clicked it, it would give me the option of putting it in as either in any of those three colors I mentioned. Green, which would be me as a parent or me as the scout. Blue, me as a leader, confirming that it's been done and checked off. And gold for awarded. And that's basically what this section is. Now I mentioned all the parents will have access to this. The parent needs to give the scout access. And you'll see there's a way when you go in and manage your child that you can grant them access. That is to do with requirements regarding child safety on the internet. So we cannot give your child access to this program. You have to give it to them. We strongly urge you to do so. Everybody signed up for the program must have a unique email. So if your child doesn't have an email of their own and you want to give them access, you can even sign them up for like a free Gmail account, even if it's just to use this program, but they do need an email of their own. As we look down, besides advancement, we have training, we have the service log. So whenever our scouts go and help on a Eagle Scout project, for example, there's a few things missing on here. None of the recent Eagle Scout projects were entered. Those can either be entered individually or a leader can enter them for the whole group. The same goes for camping and hiking logs. As a parent, you have access to, or as a scout, whenever I say parental scout, an individual advancement report that'll show all the advancement on one page. Leaders also can see the needs approval report, the needs purchasing report, or the needs awarding report from this menu. We're going to go back and some other items. There's a message board area. You can send messages to other people on here. There are some other reports. Most of those are available to leaders. Report builder, individual records, a trained leader report, an attendance report. We can start entering events into the system. I've played around with this, so you may have seen some emails from it. So we can create a new event. And our calendar will normally default to the entire troop. And the problem is when you have fat fingers, it's sometimes tough to do some of this stuff. So we have a troop meeting. Tonight it's at St. Francis, 4-9. 7 to 9 I have it as default times. And we can also put items that are going on tonight. If we have any advancement planned. And we can then add invitees to it, which defaults as everyone. We can request RSVPs, and we can request permission slips, and it will actually print out a permission slip if needed, if somebody needs it. So we're going to select all for our attendees. Those are leaders. We can invite parents specifically or the scouts themselves. And they're all checked, so now we're going to set that. If I want, I could have it even send out a reminder notice. And I'm going to save that. Again, look around, play around in it up. I didn't enter the event name, which was probably just troop meeting. We can then use this to track attendance at events. And again, there's so many things in this program. I'm just trying to give you some of the really cool high points. There's a messaging system. You can send messages to leaders, parents, scouts. And the other thing for leaders, if you go into the My Units area, you'll see your upcoming events. You'll see breakdown by patrol. You can see a troop roster, both adult and scouts. There's a troop message board. Quick entry is to enter a requirement as completed by a whole group of people. So, for example, merit badge counselors can enter there. And I'm going to go back to the advancement screen to show you some about merit badges in a minute. We can edit some troop things. There's some troop award stuff. There's a merit badge council list. Again, this part's accessible to leaders. As this expands, I expect the council probably will be storing their list on here as well, once it's fully integrated with the BSA stuff. So if I want to see, for example, an American Heritage merit badge counselor within 50 miles, and I'm going to search, and I think we're going to come up with just one. Hey, how'd I know that? Actually, oh no, Mr. Pepin's also one. And merit badge counselors can double check. That's just a listing for the troop right now, but like I said, the council may be entering stuff in there in the somewhat near future. I just want to quickly go back to advancement under the scout again. And we could have entered through the troop site, but when we go down to our advancement, well, as you saw, there was the standard things. There's also merit badges. And if you check the merit badge, you need to add it to their list of things that they're working on. But if I go into a merit badge, for example, Scouting Heritage, we can see what's been done. So this can track all our partials as well. We can group add them, and the counselor can actually check off things on this. And at the very end, a blue card can actually be printed out on a printer, either prior to the merit badge being started or at the very end with everything checked off. People just need to play around with this, come up with any questions, and we'll take it from there. Thank you for your time.